This is the story of how you can bring the wonders of outer space, aviation, technology, and adventure into a child's backyard, expanding their horizons in ways that they may never have even considered. In a totally approachable, non-threatening environment that's so much fun, students don't realize they're learning about dedication and integrity, gleaning life skills they will carry forever. A real-life mission for students grades 4 through 12. This is U.S. Space Camp and Aviation Challenge, two fabulously proven programs that will assist you in helping children change their world. U.S. Space Camp is located at the entrance to the Kennedy Space Center, Titusville, Florida, also home of the Astronauts Hall of Fame facility. Another U.S. Space Camp is located in Mountain View, California at Moffett Federal Field, a NASA installation. Both facilities focus on outer space and space technology. Aviation Challenge is located at the former Castle Air Force Base in Atwater, California. Now, let's have a closer look. Despite the name, Aviation Challenge is not just about aviation. It's really about team building, leadership, and communication between students as well as teachers, guides, and parents, disguised behind man's fascination with flight. Why do children love it? It could be the mix of flight technology and fun in the coolest setting possible.
I never knew anything about aerodynamics, aeronautics, anything like that, but I think it really helped me see what I wanted to be in the future, what I want to be when I grow up, and I learned a whole bunch.
We simulate real-life flight experiences that teach scientific facts. In the 3G centrifuge, students learn about the effects of multiple forces of gravity on their bodies. They receive a new understanding about the forces of flight and the importance of mastering this knowledge. Aviation Challenge's water survival curriculum not only cools kids off, but shows how to survive a real-life search and rescue mission. Camp counselors also explain the scientific and mathematical aspects of each exercise, like the zipline parachute jump, the helo dunker, and the helo lifter. At the same time, students are learning team-building skills through dependence on one another to accomplish the set goals in each exercise.
Our teamwork helped us get along better with them, get to know them a lot better.
How do we do it? Aviation Challenge is a fast-paced, goal-oriented program chock full of activities that challenge the body and the mind. Our land survival course is a favorite, featuring learning skills like shelter building, land navigation, food and water procurement, and firecraft. We intermingle the activity with instruction from counselors that are knowledgeable and fun. Their youthful zeal matches that of the students. In applied academics, students learn to understand the rhythms of math and science by tying the disciplines together in simulated flight missions. With all they've learned and experienced, this simulated team mission becomes more real than just an individual game on a video screen. Thanks to their water and land survival experiences, a simulated mission with their team becomes a much more vivid experience. Aviation Challenge offers a 3-day, 2-night camp experience. The on-site housing makes the whole experience real.
It enhanced the students, and the students were very excited to answer the questions because they knew it, and that it pertained to something every day. They talked about it until the end of school. We came in February, school ended on June 3rd, and they talked about it for the whole time. I had students coming up from the lower classes. I only brought 11th and 12th graders. But from the lower classes coming up to me, Mrs. Millsap, may we go to Aviation Challenge next year?
There are also reduced time programs. Ask us about them. Put it all together for your students this year at Aviation Challenge. Be a hero, the teacher they remember forever.
Good roll program confirmed. Now heading downrange. Engines beginning throttling down
Space,
now.
the mystery of the unknown. Once the heavens could only be understood through imagination and the naked eye. U.S. Space Camp is a program that helps children understand the complexities of space, how space travel has changed our lives. They become a part of those changes and the possibilities of the future. How do we get to space? What does it take to be an astronaut? Space exploration and the science and technology attached are still new. U.S. Space Camp makes space a hands-on experience for everyone through a combination of instruction and simulated space maneuvers. Like the MMU, Manned Maneuvering Unit, the trainee is allowed to experience what it's like to perform satellite retrieval or inspect an orbiter in microgravity space. Everyone's favorite, MAT, the multi-axis trainer, simulates the disorientation one would feel in a tumble spin during re-entry into the Earth's atmosphere. The 1/6 gravity trainer simulates the 1/6 gravity on the Moon. This trainer was used during the Apollo missions to simulate Moon's gravitational pull and prepare the astronauts for their walk on the Moon. The zero-G wall is one of the closest possibilities to reproduce zero gravity on Earth. Our zero-gravity wall is modeled after an experiment used on STS Mission 61B. Students learn how each of these simulators was used in space travel and the principles behind them. The Space Station Mobility Trainer helps students understand the importance of exercise in space. The 5 Degrees of Freedom chair simulates the friction-free environment of space. And the instructional classes also show hands-on theories and experiments going on in the space program now and in the future. Shuttle Orbiter Simulation, a full-size orbiter cockpit that is linked to a mission control unit that totally simulates what happens inside the shuttle cockpit. Each of these simulators teaches team building and communication skills. Space exploration takes thousands of people working towards one succinct goal. That is one of the biggest lessons that students will learn at Space Camp.
As a teacher, the thing I liked about Space Camp, the thing I was most impressed with, is it was a hands-on program where children can be immersed in science and math, and they saw science and math in a very real-life way. The kids entered Space Camp and came out believing that they can do the same things that Neil Armstrong did, believing that they can reach those goals.
In the third stage mission, students enjoy the camaraderie of U.S. Space Camp's habitats, build and launch a model rocket, and undergo extensive simulated astronaut training to prepare for their once-in-a-lifetime simulated space shuttle mission.
The best part about Space Camp was the simulators, because they're exactly the same things that real astronauts trained on.
I like how they made us work like a team and all work together.
Ask about other missions. How does it feel to be the teacher that changes a student's life? You don't have to wait until they're grown. Put your kids into U.S. Space Camp today. Or Aviation Challenge. Which flight suit do you want to wear?